Okay, students, we'll know about the process of photosynthesis now. Green plants जो होते हैं वो autotrophic हैं और they can synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis. जो green plants होते हैं they make their food from simple substances like carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight. Plants जो होते हैं they use the energy in the sunlight to prepare food in the presence of green coloring matter जिसको हम कहते हैं chlorophyll present in the leaves of the green plant. तो इसका मतलब we can define the process of photosynthesis as the process by which green plants make their own food like glucose from carbon dioxide and water by using sunlight energy in the presence of chlorophyll. That process is called as photosynthesis. और इस photosynthesis के process को we can represent it by a word equation as carbon dioxide which comes from air plus water which comes from soil in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives rise to glucose which is a carbohydrate and oxygen which goes into the air. अब chlorophyll जो है it is present in the green leaves. So the process of photosynthesis also takes place in the leaves of the plant. Oxygen gas जो produce होती है during photosynthesis that goes into the air. The oxygen gas जो होती है it is released in the photosynthesis is utilized by all the living organisms for their survival. Without oxygen, the organisms will not be able to survive. So the process of photosynthesis जो है it is first produces a simple carbohydrate which is called glucose as food and उसके बाद में ये जो glucose होता है glucose form of carbohydrate gets converted into a complex carbohydrate. जो glucose है it is a simple carbohydrate and it gets converted into a complex form of carbohydrate which is called starch. और ये जो starch होती है that gets stored as food in the various parts of the plant including leaves. In fact, जो presence of starch in the leaves है उसकी जो occurrence it shows the occurrence of photosynthesis in a plant. Some of the glucose is also converted into other types of plant foods जैसे कि fats, oils, proteins as well as vitamins. अब synthesis of food है जो it occurs in the leaves of the plant, इसीलिए leaves को food factories of the plant भी कहा जाता है. So leaves of the plant can synthesize food because क्यों कर सकते हैं leaves? Because they contain a green pigment called chlorophyll, which is necessary for making their food. Other parts of the plant usually cannot synthesize food, which are non-green in color because they do not contain chlorophyll. इसका मतलब हुआ कि ये जो photosynthesis है, it is a very important process for the existence of life on this earth. In the absence of photosynthesis, life would be impossible on this earth. क्यों? क्योंकि photosynthesis by plants जो जब वो करते हैं, it provides food to animals, including human beings, right? So in the absence of photosynthesis, there would be no plants on this earth and hence no animals, right? The process of photosynthesis by plants also puts oxygen gas into the air. It is this oxygen gas जो होती है which animals including human beings use for breathing and for respiration. So अगर photosynthesis नहीं होगी there will be no oxygen and hence no organism would exist on this earth.